Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. We are coming live from Skopje, Macedonia. We just got here this evening. This is a crazy town. I'll talk about it in a future episode. But today we're going to talk about wines. We're going to wrap up some of the Serbian wines after a 3.5-week jaunt, actually 4-week jaunt through Serbia. It was the first country where I felt like I've tasted almost all the best wines from the country, so it was really exciting. So I'm going to review a wine that's actually available in the United States of America. Importer in Chicago is importing this, and I'll put the link in the description box. I got this bottle from Shireen's dancing in the background, so it looks really funny. I wish I could turn the film around, the camera around. So the story about this guy, Damyanovich, is in Župa in South Serbia. We went down to his house, and he's actually in this small town called Karavina. And we passed his house several times. We couldn't find it. We finally found it. It wasn't a winery. It was just a house. We pulled in. His sister, who didn't speak any English, said that she would call him. He eventually came in, seemed like a nice guy. He said, yeah, come in, we'll taste. Sat down. He put us through all of his wines. Then he made us coffee. Then he made us tea. Then he got out his rakia, which is plum brandy. Then he got whiskey. And we had to stop and we had to leave because I don't drink spirits. And he just kept saying, I like. He would pour himself some, slam it, say, I like. And when we left, he actually looked kind of somber. We tried to buy some of his wine. He actually gave us 4 bottles of his wine as a gift. It was crazy. So this is the wine that's actually his highest red blend is called Gar for Garavina. It's Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. But this is the one that he makes for the U.S. market. It's called Chateau Damjanović from 2013. Can you see that okay, Shireen? Chateau Damjanović 2013. It is also Cabernet Sauvignon, 60% Merlot, 40%. 2013, I think, was a good year. And Župa has the nice screw cap. The thing about this is the Gar is aged 18 months in Serbian barriques. I think this one's only aged 4. So we'll see what it tastes like. And I'm going to start a new scoring format here on Exotic Wine Travel. I'm going to rate, and I'm going to share my ratings as I rate them in my Vivino account. So there'll be a closer familiarity, I guess I should say. Got the good old screw cap. Let's give this it's got a nice label. We are emotionally attached to this guy, even though I didn't love Gar. I'm sorry for my friend Zoran Bogdanovic in Serbia. He gave me this bottle. He loves Gar. I didn't love it, even though I'm emotionally attached to Damjanović. We're going to see how this one tastes. I think this is very inexpensive in the U.S. market. I think it's under $20. So, okay, let's take a look here. Well, first thing that we see, nice garnet color with a little bit of browning on the edges. It's not super dark. It's not opaque. You can see your fingers through it still. Doesn't look super thick or viscous. Let me give it a little smell. I can tell you already that I like the smell better than his premium Gar blend. Oh, wow. So I'm actually super impressed because his Gar, his premium wine, I didn't love. This wine has beautiful black fruit smell, but it has this, I love rubber smelling wines. And not just pure rubber. It's almost like when I was a kid, my mom would take me to Toys R Us. I'd get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and I'd open them up and smell them because it's got this plastic rubber smell. I actually really like that in wine. I get that a lot in Rioja wines. A little bit of the oak, not a ton. Let me give this a taste. So first of all, his Gar was actually a little bit raw tasting. The Chateau Damjanović was really well made. It's made for the American palate. It's got some nice fruit, not overbearing. I found a lot of times in Serbian reds, Cabernets and Merlots in Serbia, they would be a little bit more acidic than I was used to. A lot of wood, but not a lot of vanilla and caramel. So, U.S. palate's going to like this. It's a medium minus bite. It's not super full body. And it's got a decently long end, but I am really impressed. I really didn't like Gar that much. In fact, I gave a couple bottles away. This, on my Vivino account, Vivino scores out of 5, and it goes by 0.5 increments. I put this, for me, at about 3.8. I think it's pretty darn good. So on Vivino, I round up and put it in 4. Shireen, you want to taste this? Shireen's going to come in. She's so excited because we have a tripod going on tonight. She doesn't have to do much. See if you like that.
Not very fruitful, isn't it?
Not very fruitful. But you smell that rubber? Yeah, that's surprisingly good. I think I'm going to seek this out and buy some of it for the when I go back to the States to throw it in my cellar, just so I can have it for kind of a keepsake. I think it's a very easy drinking wine. You can drink it by yourself. You can drink it with food. And that's the beauty of big Cabernet Sauvignon Merlot. People like to have them with big meats, but this isn't super big. It's not super fruit forward. It's just a nice wine, and I think for under 20 bucks, you really can't go wrong. So we have a couple more videos about Serbian wines. Please check them on our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel, and I will see you at the next episode.